time to talk Bison wrestling with six-year head coach Roger Kish. The season is off and running. A great November and December for the Bison. And Roger joins us now. And Coach, just give us a summary of November and December. You get into the season, you get into that holiday break. There was a lot of action between November and December. Give us a summary of where the program's at right now.
Well, I tell you what, we're real happy with where we're at. I think our young guys, we were bringing a lot of new faces into our program and getting some new looks in the starting lineup, and couldn't be happier with where we're at today. November, December, we had a really challenging front part of the season as we host a nice dual meet tournament schedule here, and a couple Big 12 programs on the front side. Iowa State and Oklahoma end up splitting with them, knocking off Iowa State in our home opener, and then going out to Norman and having a challenging duel with those guys. But it's a good opportunity for us to find out where we're at. It was nice to go out and get a few Big Ten dual meets here under our belt and kind of really see where our guys stack up in that Big Ten lineup with Northwestern and Indiana and Maryland, and we're really confident how we competed out there. We came home, brought a lot of good things back here with us, and things for us to work on. So really happy with this young team here and how we competed and where we're at today. So it was a great opportunity for us leading up into the holiday break here and Midlands tournament here just a week ago, and gave us really an opportunity to reflect and see where we're at and things we need to continue to build on here. So really happy with our performance.
Let's talk about the Midlands a little bit. In Evanston, Illinois, you took 15 wrestlers. It's a great opportunity for some guys to get experience. Also for some of your top flight guys to get some action against some really good competition, gain experience. In particular, Andrew Fogarty at 165. He finishes top 8 at the Midlands. A great performance by him. He's just a redshirt freshman. This was an outstanding tournament for him.
Yeah, this young man's got a lot of potential. We're the strides he's made over the last year have been mind-blowing here, and we're confident he's able to go out and compete with anybody in the country at that weight, and he's really proved it here over the first part of the season and into the Midlands tournament. He's winning out, and he's been competitive with all those guys out there. So with his attitude and work ethic and his leadership ability, we really have high expectations for this young man.
And a couple of other young guys performed well also at the Midlands.
Yeah, I think one of the things we're really excited about is our young guy, our redshirt 125-pounder, Paul Bianchi. I think it was a great opportunity for him to really kind of showcase where he's at and the strides that he's made since he's been into a college wrestling room. So we're really happy with him. I think he was around a 12 guy. He's knocked off a couple talented guys along the way, and really kind of solidified himself as a contender, in the years to come here. So really happy with his growth on the mats, and again, this team has really got a bright future.
Hey, Fogarty was the 14th top 8 finisher in the Midlands for this Bison program, so that's a nice feather in his cap right there. Now we move into January here. You got 2 home duels. It's the first home duels since November 6th, so it's been a long time. That was a great atmosphere in the new Shields Center for that Iowa State duel, but this week you got Northern Colorado coming in. How do you size up with them? In duels, it's all about how you match up with somebody. How do you match up with Northern Colorado?
They're a talented squad. Looking at what they've done here throughout the season and trying to gauge what guys they're going to bring and what their lineup's going to look like, and start to prepare for Northern Colorado. It's going to be a test for our guys. They got a talented squad, and I think it's going to be a dogfight here come Friday night.
Yeah, Friday night at 7 is Northern Colorado, and then you turn around Sunday at 2, and it's Boise State. And Boise State always provides great competition. It's been great battles with those guys. Yeah,
we've had some back and forth dual meets with them over the last few years, and really kind of created a nice little rivalry between the two programs. So this year will be another exciting dual meet the way we got it looked at, and we'll go out and wrestle our best, and best team will win.
Also wanted to touch on senior Josh Rodriguez. He's 10-0, did not wrestle in the Midlands. How's he looking health-wise and moving into January and February here?
Looks good. Yeah. He looks good. It was nice to give him a little break here. He had a tough front half of the season, and moving into the back half, he's ready to go out and wrestle for a national title. That's his goal. That's our goal for him. That's what we're training for, and you know what he's done on the front half of the year with the competition that he's had has been very impressive, and he's going to do some great things here.
As we said here in the wrestling room, how nice is it to have so much young talent in your program? You have a very young team. You know, you go up and down the roster, there's lots of talent, just freshmen, redshirt freshmen, sophomores. Talk about some of this young talent you have and some of the names that people maybe aren't familiar with.
You know, that's a good question here. Is the ability here keeps getting better and better, and every year we seem to have young guys stepping up into the lineup and you know, really able to out wrestle a lot of times their older counterparts, and so it's really creating that competition in the wrestling room and allowing these guys to continue to grow and get better, and it's nice to see these young guys really stepping in and competing with their upperclassmen, and in a lot of cases you know, taking over the starting spots here, and ultimately it creates competition and allows our guys to get better along the way. So certainly happy with where we're at as a team and a group, and we got great competition, great wrestlers in the room here, and we're just really excited about where we're headed.
Hey, this Bison Wrestling program on solid ground. 2 duels this week. Shields Center, Friday, 7 o'clock against Northern Colorado. Sunday at 2 o'clock against Boise State. We will see you out at the Shields Center this week, and we'll recap those for you next week.